aware of some of the things that's been talked about from the aired episodes and things like that. And that's why I'm on here to kind of address and give y'all some clarity on exactly what's been happening, what's going on, and what's actually the truth.
I caught this lie that Marie Monroe did a while back, and she dropped some piping hot tea. Let's listen in.
Come on here. Come on here. Come on, Essie. Essie, my soulmate. Where Essie?
All commentary is alleged, and in my very own opinion.
Come on in.
Please don't forget to support the channel, like, share, and subscribe.
I'm going to get into it in about a few minutes. Hey, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now, get off my live if you getting on here with foolishness, talking crazy. Because my block game is quick, fast, and instant. Get off my live right now. If you ain't Team Monroe, get off my live right now. You ain't got no business over here lurking on my live. If you ain't Team Marie Monroe, get off. That's the disclaimer that I have. Because I got zero tolerance for the BS. Zero tolerance for the BS. No, I'm not joking. No game. All right. It's been a while since I've had an opportunity to actually go live and entertain and engage with the viewers, even my fans, because I've been so busy. I have a lot going on. A lot going on in business projects and things like that. And I just have not had an opportunity to really engage in the live tweeting and the posting and stuff like that. But I do periodically kind of check in. But just think about it. If you go back and forth on social media, before you know it, your whole day is gone. And you can't be productive like that. So I just kind of refrain from being on social media and trying to stay focused on business ventures and stuff like that, things that I have going on here. So that's why I have not been, you haven't seen me online much. But I am aware of some of the things that's been talked about from the aired episodes and things like that. And that's why I'm on here to kind of address and give y'all some clarity on exactly what's been happening, what's going on, and what's actually the truth. And the people that's on here that know me, I mean, in my real life, everyday life, I'm not talking about the 3 minutes that you see on an episode. I'm talking about the people who know me know that, for one, I don't play games. I don't start shit like y'all, like people try to make it seem like that I'm all in somebody's business. I'm keeping up shit. I'm a bully. I'm miserable and all this craziness, because that is so not the case. In order to get a reaction, for every action, there is a reaction. Let me say that. For every action, there is a reaction. Let me just kind of go, I'm going to go back and I'm going to kind of bring y'all up to speed to where we are today. How this show came about, when it was first pitched to me, I was selected for an interview. Initially, it was Essie, okay, because Essie is from Pelahatchie. Jacoby and Letitia, they both from Pelahatchie, and they came together to come up with some girls to pitch for the show. So yes, it was initially Essie. The idea for Belle Collective was business women entrepreneurs displaying our business, just showing our personal life, but the gist of it was entrepreneurship. So with that, when Essie interviewed, of course, Hamilton Davis is a partnership. It's no Hamilton without Davis, and it's no Davis without Hamilton. So we are a partnership. So they interviewed both of us. And in doing that interview, unfortunately, they decided, okay, when it made it to the executives, the production, the network, they decided, okay, well, we want Marie. But Essie, of course, she's a friend of the show. Y'all know that. But I never wanted to be in entertainment. I never wanted to be on TV. That's not my vision. That wasn't my goal. Nothing I dreamed of, ever. So I wanted to be a part of this show to display, entrepreneurships, the ups, the downs, everything about entrepreneurship. And unfortunately, as the show, as when we filmed, they hit on that first season, and then, season 2, season 3, it kind of shied away from each one of the ladies and, our businesses and everything that we had going on in our personal life. And also, y'all need to keep in mind that it's, about 6 of us. It's impossible to display and show everything that's going on in each one of our lives. So it's going to be a little bit of here, a little bit of there, a little bit of that person, and like that. Or whatever production feels like, I guess is maybe the whoever, like the most, maybe I shouldn't say most important, because all the ladies have an important story to tell, but have the most going on. That's what they gonna highlight on. So I just wanted to kind of let y'all know that how Belle Collective came about and how I became a part of Belle Collective cast. Also, I got some bullet points, y'all, because I don't want to miss anything. My expectation of the show, day one, was to be able to inspire other entrepreneurs about other business, about entrepreneurship, of how to start a business, the ups, the downs, the good and the bad. As you navigate your business and grow, there are going to be challenges. It's not all glitz and glam. There are some trials and tribulations along that journey. So I was looking forward to being able to showcase all of it. But unfortunately, that hadn't been the case. Carlos, the network, I hire up, the people who sign our checks, they know that I don't need Belle Collective. I didn't want this. I'm not for a primary job. I wanted to be a part of this show to showcase everything that I go through within my life. The ups, downs, the good, the bad, the ugly. My personal life when it comes to dating, my kids, the dynamic, the relationship that I have with my mom. That's not easy, navigating that. Running all these companies that Essie and I have, that it's not easy. That's a task. That's a job, coupled with my personal life. So I was looking forward to that. And I hated to have to come on here and address some things, because how I feel, I'm the type of person, I really don't give a fuck. I just don't. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody think. I'm not a people pleaser. I'm a me pleaser. I just don't. I just say how I feel, and I say what needs to be said. None of our lives are off limit when we signed up for this. Things that may be sensitive that I may not want to talk about, hell, I may have to talk about it and address. It don't feel good to get in front of the world and talk about, infidelity in your marriage, infidelity, going through tough times through a marriage, your children, your family, putting your life out there for the world to dissect and rip their shit apart. That ain't easy. And everybody have their different opinions about your life. It's not easy to do that, for one. But one thing I would never do is sit up on national TV and lie about my life and fabricate my life. Period. That's not who I am, and that's not who I stand for. And I don't bite my tongue about anything. I just don't. And I'm not a bully. So y'all stop, stop with that shit. Stop. The body shaming and shit that y'all do, I don't care about that. I just don't. All that do is it shows how insecure you are about yourself. That you got to sit up and find every little flaw with another woman and tear her down to lift yourself up. All this, BB, if I fucking had one, I tell you I did. But unfortunately, I didn't. Y'all jump on the bandwagon of what the fuck Latrice say. Like she a fucking God. Like what she say is the fucking gospel. Stop that shit. Stop that. She got her team. She got her fans. I got mine. And all the other ladies got theirs. So stop that shit. Like I see that shit. Stop. Because I'm very confident in who I am. Who I am and whose I am. Just don't give a fuck. I just don't. So y'all need to really stop that stupid shit because you really make yourself look stupid with that bullshit y'all be doing. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's not cute. And you don't make me feel bad. No kind of way. You just really don't. It just let me know that y'all wake up with me on your mind. Because you're making me relevant. That's all you're doing. Who named trending? Marie Monroe. That's all y'all talk about. That's all y'all know to talk about. I just want to show y'all something right quick. So y'all can get a better understanding of me and who I am. Because I don't leave it to the network, to Carlos King, to the production company to tell my story for me. Bits and pieces get told, but y'all need to know who the fuck I am. Period. And I hate to come on here. And do this. And let me just be clear. I am grateful. I am beyond grateful for the opportunity to be able to share my life story with the world. That's that's something worth noting and something to be proud of. And I am. But at the same time, I don't stand in front of that camera to do this for okay, I want to be in the entertainment industry, or I'm trying to become popular. I don't care about that. I don't want that. That's why y'all don't see me out there like that, because I believe in walking in my purpose and doing what God called me to do. That's why I'm a Belle, because I want to share my story with other women. And let them know, hey, in spite of your circumstances, you can achieve it all. You can have it all. You can accomplish it all. I don't want to be perfect. I don't want to come across to the fans like, okay, I'm perfect and my shit don't stink. And I don't have issues. I don't have challenges. I don't want a squeaky clean image. I don't want everybody to like me so know that. Let's move forward to, I want to discuss, I talked about the show expectations. Let's talk about this whole text messaging situation. Let's talk about that. Let's get into that. Before we, let's see, what is this, season 3? What is this year? I gotta get my seasons mixed up. Before we filmed season 2, because Akeisha and So Gucci, let's see, they came on board season 2. So before we filmed season 2, Letitia and Tamra invited me to dinner at a restaurant here in Jackson, Char, before we started filming season 2. At that time, production had already picked the 2 Bells. They had already, I believe that, yeah, they had already picked the 2 Bells. I didn't know who they were. I just didn't. I didn't know So Gucci, and I did not know Akeisha at that time. And during this time, There weren't any issues with anybody. Not with Tamra didn't have an issue with me or Letitia. Letitia didn't or Tamra. Nobody, to my knowledge, nobody had an issue with Akeisha or Soguchi, the two new girls. Let me just say that. So during the conversation, I witnessed Letitia say, well, I must, when we everybody get together, I'm gonna start a group message, for all the Bells. So Tamra was like, well, if you start a group message, well, don't include me in that. And I'm like, okay, well, I didn't think nothing about it. I just thought maybe she had some type of reason or issue for not wanting Akeisha in the group. What that was, I don't know. I have no idea. So fast forward to the sistervention. So when they got into it, when this whole thing came about Akeisha allegedly supposed to call us ugly, she and Tamra got into it, and it was just an ongoing thing. Now, it was said that myself and Letitia called Latrice to run a play about leaving Akeisha out of a group message. Now, y'all think about this. I don't fuck with Latrice on no level. We don't even talk. So why would I want to get on a call with her and Letitia about running a text message play about leaving Akeisha out of a group message? What the hell they got to do with me? That ain't got nothing, didn't have anything to do with me. And it didn't happen. Latrice lied on me. She lied on me. I didn't have that come. The only time, now, I'm going to tell y'all why she really mad. The only time I ever talked to Latrice is when she reached out to Letitia and told her she called me Riri, get Riri on the phone. Because she needed me as an OG because she wanted to go against the people who signed our checks. She wanted us to go on strike. She needed me. She needed me and Letitia to get with her, to go on strike because she wanted more money. And guess what I did? I didn't do it. No. But guess what? I didn't call her. She called Letitia, and Letitia hit me up on three-way. You're not going to find nowhere on that girl's phone bill where she called me. Ask her to produce the records. Ask her to produce her phone records where I made a call to her. So we need to get down to the bottom of this shit. Ask her to produce her phone records where I called her. Now, that's why she really mad, because she needs some more money, needs some more coins. But I didn't sign up for Belle Collective for this. Because my livelihood was already made. And I made it clear from the beginning, I'm not doing a show to try to come up. That wasn't my goal. It never was. Because I was already established. That's why I had our type of attitude to it like I do. And it's no disrespect to, Kingdom Reign, the producers, Carlos. I love them. I'm thankful for the opportunity. But it just is what it is. I didn't need a show for a come up. So that's the only time that I talk to that chick on the phone. But don't lie on me. I don't appreciate the lies. Keep it a buck. But what I really would like to see is next season, they need to do something a little different. They need to do make the Bells take a polygraph test. I like to see that happen, implement it in the show. And that'll get down to the bottom of the lies. Let's do a polygraph test. Make every Belle take a polygraph test. And you will see who the snakes are. You will see. Okay. So as far as that, the text messaging thing, I witnessed that at Char. Now, and I don't want to speak for Letitia, that only she can do that. I do know that's her story to tell. I'm not gonna get off into whatever else, dealing with the text messages. I did see, because somebody tagged me in. They saw where Akeisha said, and she did say not Akeisha, Tisha. said on the show that Tamra did say that, and she said that, well, hell, I didn't want her in the group no way. Well, I do know Tisha had a birthday dinner, and that was after they got into it at that sister benching, where Akeisha's supposed to have called us ugly. Then Letitia didn't invite her to a birthday dinner. Now she did that, but that was when she called us ugly. So as far as this text message and stuff, I don't know shit about that. I don't know nothing about that, and I don't appreciate Latrice's ass putting me in that. She lied and said that we ran a play. I ain't ran no shit with you. I don't fucking trust you. Why would I want to play? And then I say what I want to say anyway, y'all, on camera. So why would I have to get with somebody and try to plot some shit? And how vocal I am. I say what the hell I want to say to whoever. And who gonna goddamn it come for me and say something and do something to me? Nobody. I'm not scared to say what needs to be said. So I don't need to get with nobody and run shit. That didn't happen. She'll lie, and y'all keep falling for this shit. She be lying. She be lying to y'all. Just telling you, she be lying. Tamra. Let's get into Tamra. Y'all know when we sign up for reality TV, ain't nothing off limits. Nothing. They're just like when Latrice got with the blog and his and his girlfriend and all that shit happened, and this guy came for me online and all this. We can't stop nobody from doing nothing. But my position is, don't lie on me. Don't lie on me. Tell the truth. Because if I did something, I'm going to tell you I did it. And if I had any type of, like malicious intent or was trying to do something to hurt somebody, I'll say that. But I'm not going to go behind your back to try to hurt you. If I want to hurt you, I'm going to say what I need to say to your fucking face. I don't move like that. So I want to let y'all know exactly how the situation came about with this guy, Tamra's boyfriend. But before I do that, I do have something I want to say. I want to just kind of put out there. How y'all gonna sit up and say, ain't nobody, y'all doing reality TV, like, ain't nobody life off limit? Why certain Belle's secretive? Y'all two-faced asses since season 1 been talking about how secretive Tamra is. And then nobody know nothing about her. What's going on with Tamra? All the relationship, Damon and Tamra's relationship, it looked fake on camera and all that. It just wasn't no chemistry there. Like, who is Tamra? We don't know nothing about her. Nothing. Everybody been saying it. That didn't just come from me. The fans were saying it. But on to what actually happened was a friend of mine, a close friend of mine, friend girl, and I'll say her name. Her name is Keisha. And a lot of you all that know me know who Keisha is. Reached out to me during the time we were filming, and she was like, Marie, a good friend of mine, he had been trying to reach out to, some of the ladies in the collective, and it was unsuccessful, but he knew I knew you, and he wanted to, come forward. He had some concerns, and he wanted to clear his name on the show, and he wanted to talk to production. He really wanted to talk to Carlos. I'm like, well, no, you can't talk to Carlos. You can talk to producers, production, but you can't talk to him. And, he said that he wanted to clear his name. So what I did was I reached out to our showrunner, one of our producers, and I shared the information with them. I was like, look, this guy reached out to me, and he wanted to come and, clear his name. I really don't know what's going on, but the guy, he sounds serious. He want to clear his name. They said, well, okay, we want to know what's going on too. Okay, well, let's run in and see what it is that this guy want. Hell, I didn't know what he wanted. I shared the information, that's what I should have done. Every week we have to share what we got going on, and from a week-to-week basis. If you film reality TV, you know that you got to tell what's going on. So I shared the information with them. They say, well, hey, okay, we don't want you to go by yourself. Okay, let's we want you and Letitia to go and see what this guy want. What it is. And of course we went. And we did, and I didn't get a chance to tell, we didn't get a chance, well, I know I didn't get a chance to tell Tamra this because she got so upset. We asked the guy, okay, like, what is it that you want? Men, guys don't normally do this. He was like, well, he was season 1, when we filmed season 1, prior to it, right before production started, they were dating. That's what he said. Allegedly, they were dating. And he stated that he caught Tamra cheating with a baby daddy, and they ended up, busting up or whatever, and she accused him of harassing her, stalking her, or whatever. I don't know, but he had court records, documents, and was showing me and Letitia. So I'm like, well, damn, he said the only reason why he didn't do the show because he couldn't do the show, and she became upset because think about it. At that time, the show was based on married women, women who were in relationships. And I was with my ex-husband at the time, and everybody else on the show had a spouse or was dating during that time. So he declined to do the show. So, but anyway, we met him. So it ended up that scene, and see, that's what y'all didn't see. That meeting happened on camera. I didn't go meet with this guy. Okay, I'm finna get out, leave work, and I'm finna go over here to this restaurant and meet this guy. Nobody witnessed it. Nobody saw it. That was a part of story. But when Tamra stated that, so when I told her about it, she told production at that time, okay, well, this guy stalked me. He was harassing me. So everybody was like, production, even myself, I was like, well, damn. And Tisha at the time, well, damn, if this guy was stalking you, we the Bells. And if you say we friends like you claim we were, hell, why you didn't tell me? You had a stalker, somebody allegedly stalking you on the loose. We filming with you, we going places together, and your life in danger, and you so fearful now. You so fearful and so scared and traumatized. But we don't know that you in danger and you are afraid for your life. And you don't tell me. We friends, or we girls, we friends, but you don't tell your friend that your life in danger. I never knew that. But we friends. Don't you think that's important for your friends to know? And you hanging around them? We filming a show, and this guy, you got papers on this person, and this person can pop up in any given moment and do something to you, you say, allegedly do something to you, and you scared, and you don't let the women you filming with know. That don't make sense to me. That didn't make sense to me. If I got somebody that's stalking me, harassing me, and I'm fearful of my life, I'm going to let the production team know this is my situation. And I want the ladies that I'm filming with to be aware, because I don't want nobody's life to be in danger. If you in danger and you afraid, you supposed to let people know. Why is it a fucking secret? How is it that her fucking life is off limits? No, I don't give a fuck what go on in her life. No, I don't give a goddamn. I don't care. But if we were friends, why I didn't know that? And if y'all ain't got sense enough to understand that concept, then something is really wrong with you, and y'all need to be checked up in here. You really do, if you can't understand what I'm saying. So when y'all saw me at Smash It, when we broke off, each lady to talk to the other lady to, address some concerns or whatever, I began to try to tell her that, hey, this guy reached out to, and Tamra know this Keisha girl too. He reached out to Keisha, and Keisha, this is what happened. I wanted to, I was going to tell her everything. I didn't want her to hear it from nobody else. I was going to tell her myself, but she jumped up and ran like she always do. Typical Tamra. But why not tell me? If you said we the friends like you said we was, hell, why I didn't know? And if we friends, okay, Tamra, what are my children's names? You know Zuri. What are my other 3 boys' names? If we friends, you friends with somebody, you supposed to at least know the basic shit about them. You supposed to at least know just about, okay, you may not, at least where they live. I don't know where they live. I don't know a sister. I don't know if she have any brothers. I don't know anything about Tamra, but we were friends. But if we friends, why not let me know? Because we were never friends. We were never friends. If you friends with somebody, we were cordial. Cool, but not friends like that. Now, Keisha, I'm going to keep it, I ain't going to lie. She said that they came in her furniture store when she was selling furniture and bought a house full of furniture, and they were married, engaged to be married. I shared all, told Tamra all that. Like, what's the truth? What's the deal? How can somebody protect her and don't nobody know what we protecting her from? We got to hear this from somebody else. I don't feel like production would have put her in a situation to be hurt. Had they known season 1 she had somebody allegedly stalking her on the loose. If I had known she had alleged psychopath on the loose, I could have shut it down from the door and said, look, Keisha, now, I already know about this. I done heard about this case. I ain't got nothing to talk to him about. So you got to kind of understand my position too. Keisha is my friend. And I did ask her. After this shit hit the fan, I doubled back to my friend, Keisha. And I said, Keisha, did you know this shit? You put me in this position for this girl to think that I'm just snooping in her business, trying to keep up shit with her. Did you know that this guy put her through this before you had me to go see what this guy was trying to clear his name on? Hell, I didn't know what it was. But I felt like it had to be serious if he reached out to each one of us. None of us need to be in danger. So I explained all of that. But of course, all of it got cut, chopped up, edit, all that. We can't control that. I can't control that. One thing I'm not doing, I'm not lying. What they need to do is polygraph test, and y'all gonna find out who the real snakes are. I want them to do a polygraph test, because I ain't lied about shit, about nothing. Nothing y'all done seen on TV. Nothing I have said.
Now that was part 1. I'm working on part 2. So go ahead on and drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about Marie Monroe dropping all this tea. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a beautiful day. And please don't forget to support the channel, like, share, and subscribe.